Today we're gonna talk about my CS451 final project. So my research is salary for esports players. First, we need to know what esports is. In those 10 years, some of the video game had a new name called esports. Usually they're online game and they're always battle game because it's like sports, esports sports. There is a new job come with the esports. It's called esports player. So every video game player had a dream job, which is play video game and earn money together. Esports player is their dream job for them. So how to become esports player with a good salary is a new problem now. So the research question is, what was the reason for esports player to get higher salary? What are new esports players should prepare for high salary? First of all, we always start with collection data. So my data is from the Kagi data sets. It's a name for that. It's a website. You can get lots of the data sets from there. And I think about there will be 5 reasons might decided your salary for an esports player, which means they are like which game you play, is a popular game or not popular game. How old are you? How many years you play the games as a esports player? And are you male, female? Also your rank level, like you are the top 500 or you're top 1000, like how good you are. So next, we would talk about how can I get those values. So first of all, here's a link where I get those data from, and some of them have the missing value. I need to using the mean value to replace them. So here's a part of the code on the right side about like how you're changing the missing value to like a mean value. So to compare the final answer, I need to, because I always have to use the integer as an input for all of them. So there's a couple things I need to tell you first. For the games, I picked the 4 games. They are CSGO, Dota 2, and Overwatch, also League of Legends. I named them 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for high salary and low salary, I used 50,000. If the guy earned more than 50,000 per year, he has a high salary. If the guy did not do that, he has a low salary. And low salary, I use 0 to show up, and high salary, I use 1 to show up. Also for male, female, 0 means male, 1 means female. Now let's get the data. Here, just a quick test, like showing you like what all the data looks like. So I organized by the game type. So I organized them by like first one, second one, all the way until 4th. And here is their age and how many years they worked, like their male and female. So most of them are male. It's only tiny little bit of them are female. Here's just a quick showing. Now I can talk about like which value I gonna pick for my final data development. So the 2 values I picked is rank level right here on the second last line, and the game, the game type. It's first, third line. And I'm gonna show you some examples about all those value graphs and the correction part. Here is some graphs. That's what, here's 4 of the value graphs. I didn't show you all of them, but I just show you 4 of that. So the game, you can tell game type 1 has way more players and has way more high salary players. It's like, so for game 1, high salary and low salary is like 50-50%. But for game 2, game 3, and game 4, the low salary players has always more than high salary players. For rank level, it's easier to tell. It's right here on the top right side. You can see only the top 1,000 players can earn high salary. Rest of them only can earn low salary. But some of the top 1,000 players still earn low salary too. For gender, it's really randomly because like it doesn't really matter. Male, female, it only shows it's only tiny little bit female. It's not that much. It's not that much female players. And for the age, it shows way more randomly. It's like from the 14, the youngest is 14, the oldest is 45 in my data set. See, it just really shows randomly. Here is a correction part. As you can see, the rank level and the game is too darker for the salary. That's why I would think there would be the two main one to what decided the salary. Next, you can I build the model development. So the way to build model development, you have many options. So the way I picked is logistic regression. Here is a part of the code, how it goes. Here is my training testing style of the data. I will show you that later. So first of all, you have to train and test it. So here's some resource at very bottom. It shows you everything. So next, I will show you is a confusion matrix. So my confusion matrix, for some reason, it shows 16 of them, but it's supposed to be like only 4 of the parts. You still can compare them. Like here would be the part 1, here would be part 2, here would be part 3, and the bottom right would be part 4. So you can see the part 2 and the part 3, which means that top right and the bottom left has really, really low numbers in there, say 0, 1, 0, 0, plus together is only 1. The top right is 0, 0, 0, 0, it's only 0. So that's a really good way to have. We would like to make them all become 0, but for some reason, mine didn't show that perfectly, but it's still good enough. It's still good enough for that. So now I'm talking about what my final resource is. So the 2 most important things that would decide the player's salary are their rank level and the game type. And the first generation shooting game always has higher salaries than other video games. So if you want to be an esports player, you would better pick first generation shooting game as the main game you're playing. Well, except League of Legends, because it's like one of the popular games, but I feel like a couple more years they won't be anymore. And also higher rank level always means higher salary. Like I showed the graph before, it's only top 1,000 rank players can have the high salary. If you are like only top 2,000 or top 3,000, you probably won't have a really high salary. So if you already being an esports player, you should keep working hard to level up your rank level. Also, there might be some other reasons. It could be like the country you at. It could be like your race, like you're white or black. I mean, I'm not racist, but just saying it could be. But this won't really change that much thing. Like male and female, female, it's easier to get higher salaries than male because it's not that much female players. So they need more female players. Also, if you are going to be an esports player, but you don't know which one you're going to be, my best idea is to play CSGO. That would be your best choice for you to play. And I didn't really finish my website to show up the final resource yet. So stop right here would be my presentation. for the final project. Thank you to watch. How do I pause it?